Chasing sheep in the mud on the west coast wild. No power on the grid, solar style. Mucky boots, rain jackets running through the gorse. We're off the grid, Kiwi farming, having a blast. Living on rainwater, hoping it will last.
Everyone, as you know, we've been working hard, if you've watched the other videos that is, about getting water from the bottom where our shed is here up to the top of a hill where we've carried up a tank. The whole reason I wanted to make a YouTube video was so that I could show you the pump that we've bought to do this job. Don't know if it's going to work yet, but I think it will, and when it does, I think everyone that doesn't know about this kind of pump will be pretty amazed. Anyway, I'm going to show you a bird's eye view from the, or not a bird's eye view, but a view from the bottom of the shed here up to the where we're going with the tank. So this is the tank. A bit windy today. This is the tank that is full, and we're going to pump out of this tank and up that pipeline that runs up the side of the fence there. Anyway, we've prepared it, we've cut it and put another valve in there. This one here, which is a 32mm feed, will feed the pump, the valve on the end. 40mm pipe there runs around the side of the tank, and we've tied it to the fence posts all the way up to the top. When it gets to the top, it'll do a right-hander and go across and over to the tank, which you can't see, but it's up there somewhere to the top. It's on the back of my workbench here, which is at this stage just my trailer, and this is the baby here. So as you can see, this motor is a what I've seen in the back of a washing machine before, and then we've got a high pressure pump system here. Now this pump is solar, so it when there's enough solar light, the pump fires up automatically when it detects there's enough power there, and it'll pump all that water up that hill into the top of that tank, all from solar. No batteries needed, just the power of the sun. Now this pump's called a SHP Triplex solar pump. Here's some other videos on YouTube showing you this baby running, and I'm going to be showing you it running too, probably tomorrow hopefully, with all a bit of luck. I'm just getting and sorting out all my fittings now, and made up a nice sturdy base here. Only thing I'm having issue with is coming down from a 40mm outlet pipe. It comes all the way down and reduces into 10, and my inlet pipe comes from a 40mm in the tank, reduced down to 32 pipe, comes around and ends up as a 15. I'm pretty sure these are around the right way, we'll soon find out. But so yeah, 15mm in and a 10mm high pressure out. I'm just going to finish off fitting all my pipes so that I can start to hang this baby on the wall. Right. Those that are in love with things that run solely off the sun, like me, this whole place runs on sun only, and batteries of course. This pump runs on solar only, no battery, no petrols or diesels. It does have a little bit of oil in it for the gearing, but anyway, we've finished hooking up all the pipe work, and the only problem is we have a few leaks that we're going to fix, but So there we go, we've got the inlet and the outlet there, a couple of valves, thank goodness, because I'm going to have to shut that off and redo some of the thread tape. And we've temporarily hooked up the solar system for now, just so I can get some water into the tank to hold it down, otherwise the wind will blow it away. So out here I've just laid the panels on the ground. It's an overcast day, as you can see. Not much clear sky up there at all. Right, yeah, when we fix up the leaks it'll all be good, I guess. And so we've got a switch in here. Once you switch it on, the indicates there's some power there and starts up. Green light means it's all good to go. Going to go up to the tank so I can show you how much water is coming out the end of this 40mm alkathene pipe. Medium density to take a little bit of the weight. And we just right, we're up at the tank. As you can hear, there's water flowing in there. And it's still slightly overcast, so just had a little bit of burst of sunlight then. I'll show you what's coming out the end of the pipe at the moment. I haven't got it going through the ball cock yet, I just wanted to make sure that we had water getting up here. There we go. Beautiful. Tank's starting to fill up. So that's a 40mm pipe. I can see at least half of that pipe, or just over half of the pipe, is water. I've got this system here, it's a ball cock with a double ball on it. I've got to thread tape all this up yet, and this will go into this eventually and shut off when there's enough water in the tank. So the good thing with the ball cock is that, especially for this tank, when the sun comes out, the pump will start up automatically, pump up water up to here, the ball cock's in place, and the tank is full already. It pressurizes the line. The pump has a sender on it that tells the electronics that it's up to pressure, and it shuts off the water to pumping. So it just shuts the pump down basically. So the ball cock will control the pump from way up here. Once we use a bit of water, of course, ball cock goes down, releases the pressure, sun comes out. Pump indicates there's sunlight there, also knows that the pressure has been released, so it knows that it's going to fill up. It'll start up, fill up automatically. Once again, ball cock will shut off, pump will stop, totally automatic. All from the sun. And today, as you can see, I showed you earlier, it's overcast today, and it's pumping just over half of that 40mm pipe full of water up here. Now that's 100 meters of alkathene we used. It's not all 100 meters uphill. I'd say we're pumping about 80 meters up, but 100 meters in distance. It's a lot of weight in water, and that pump's purring like a kitten. So anyway, we'll see what happens in the future. So my next task is got a 50mm line here. I'm going to run the 50mm line from the tank down this way, which is down the other side of the hill, stopping off at this little plateau here and then maybe over here, and we're going to be able to feed our fruit trees from water, gravity feed water, rather than carting water uphill. So up till now, with living on the side of a mountain, as you can understand that most of our water carrying is all uphill. So our orchard is above our water supply, so we actually have to fill up buckets of water and walk up the hill, water all our fruit trees. Quite a manual and exhausting operation, and if you want to do that twice a day, feed your fruit trees, especially in the middle of summer. So we had to put the fence line in so that we could staple or tie the 40mm pipe to the fence so that it didn't run down the hill, of course, under the weight when the water was in it, solely to get water up to here so that we could feed our fruit trees. But it's not only going to feed the fruit trees, we've also purchased a solar hot water cylinder with the evacuator tubes, so that needs a pressure, quite a high pressure head to work. So this tank was also to supply, and the 50mm pipe was to supply